The land of fjords, Vikings, and northern lights, Norway is a country that feels like a storybook. Ice-sculpted fjords, snowy peaks, deep forests. Subscribe to Chrono Globe for more simple, smart, world travel stories. Small towns of painted houses along glassy water, and cities that mix design, technology, and nature. This is Norway, a land of extremes and quiet beauty, a country where the sea and mountains shape life. Norway is long. It stretches from the North Sea to the Arctic Ocean. The coastline is one of the longest in the world. It curves, breaks, and folds into fjords. These fjords are deep, narrow inlets carved by glaciers. They cut the land into dramatic shapes. Some fjords reach hundreds of meters below the sea. The weather can change fast. In the same day, you can see sun, rain, wind, and snow. Mountains catch clouds and create their own microclimates. This raw weather is part of Norway's character. People learn to live with it. They adapt. They celebrate it. Let's travel back in time. Norway was once home to fierce sailors, the Vikings. From roughly 800 to 1100 AD, they sailed, raided, traded, and settled across Europe. Viking ships were fast. They could cross oceans and rivers alike. Vikings were explorers and boat builders. They also transported culture, language, and art. Many Viking artifacts survive. Intricate metalwork, runes carved on stone, longships recovered from the sea. These objects tell us a story of skill and movement. Norway's Viking history is still alive in museums and festivals. For centuries, Norway lived as a rural coastal society. Fishing and farming shaped daily life. The sea fed families. Cod and herring were central to diet and trade. Small trading towns grew along sheltered harbors. People learned to read the weather and the tides. In the 19th century, Norway's national identity started to form. After centuries of unions with Denmark and then Sweden, Norwegians wanted their own voice. The language, the folk music, and the national costume all became symbols of freedom. In 1905, Norway peacefully dissolved its union with Sweden. A new era began. A modern nation took shape. Norway's landscape is also defined by glaciers. These slow rivers of ice carved valleys, shaped fjords, and left behind clear lakes. Glaciers are ancient. Some began thousands of years ago. They change slowly, but their effects last forever. The Arctic is part of Norway too. At the top end is Svalbard. Here, polar bears roam. Permafrost holds secrets in frozen ground. Svalbard is a place of research stations and hardy people. It is also a place where the Northern Lights often dance. The Northern Lights, the Aurora Borealis, are one of Norway's great wonders. Green curtains of light stretch across the sky. Sometimes the colors flare red or purple. They move like living paint. For centuries, people told stories about the lights. Today, travelers chase them in cold nights. They come for the magic and the silence. Norway's cities are surprisingly gentle. Oslo, the capital, sits by a fjord and a forest. It is modern but small compared to many capitals. Design, architecture, and green spaces are everywhere. You can ride a ferry in the morning and hike a mountain in the afternoon. Bergen is known as the gateway to the fjords. Its old wooden houses stand on a steep hillside. Colorful shops and narrow streets draw visitors. The fish market smells of the sea and fresh catch. Bergen has a rainy reputation, but rain builds the green that makes Norway so vivid. Beyond Bergen and Oslo, towns like Tromsø, Ålesund, and Trondheim each carry their own charm. Tromsø lies above the Arctic Circle. It is a center for polar research. During winter, Tromsø turns into a lively hub for Northern Lights tourism. Trondheim blends history and student life. Ålesund shows off Art Nouveau architecture and sea views. Norway's people live close to nature. Outdoor life is called friluftsliv, a word that means open-air living. It's a cultural idea. Norwegians hike, ski, fish, and picnic regardless of weather. From toddlers to elders, people spend time outside. This closeness to nature shapes society. Food in Norway has a strong link to the sea. Seafood is fresh and celebrated. Cod, salmon, and shellfish are staples. Norwegians have also mastered cured and smoked fish. Traditional dishes like lutefisk or rakfisk speak to old preservation methods. New restaurants now mix tradition with modern techniques. Norwegian cuisine is simple, pure, and focused on quality. The country is also known for strong social systems. Healthcare, education, and social support are priorities. Norway invests in public services. This creates a high standard of living and deep social trust. The country often ranks near the top for happiness and life quality. Part of Norway's strength comes from natural resources. Oil discovered in the North Sea in the late 1960s transformed the economy. Oil revenue funded a sovereign wealth fund. This global fund invests for future generations. The idea is simple. Use the country's wealth today to build security for tomorrow. At the same time, Norway thinks carefully about nature. It balances resource use with environmental protection. The country is a leader in electric vehicles. Charging stations are common. People choose EVs for clean air and a sustainable future. Norway is also famous for art and culture. Edvard Munch painted the world-famous The Scream. His work captures emotion and intensity. Nynorsk and bokmål are the two official written forms of Norwegian language. Folk music, the Hardanger fiddle, and traditional dance remain popular. Modern Norwegian writers, filmmakers, and musicians also gain international attention. Education is important. Children learn about the outdoors and independence early. Schools emphasize creativity, critical thinking, and cooperation. Universities in Oslo and Bergen attract students from around the world. Nature tourism is huge. Hikers stream to Pulpit Rock and Trolltunga. Cruisers sail through the fjords. Ski resorts on snowy slopes invite winter sports lovers. Tourism is managed carefully to protect fragile landscapes. Norway also faces natural risks. Avalanches and landslides are real dangers in mountainous zones. Coastal communities plan for storms. In the Arctic, changing ice makes travel uncertain. Yet, local knowledge and planning reduce risks. The Sami people live in the north. They are an indigenous group with a deep history. Reindeer herding, language, and rituals define Sami identity. Norway recognizes Sami rights and supports cultural autonomy. Sami festivals and joik singing keep their traditions alive. Norway's politics lean toward consensus. Coalitions govern. There is strong dialogue between parties. The system values compromise. This political culture supports stability and long-term planning. Sport matters too. Cross-country skiing and winter sports are national passions. Norway wins many Olympic medals per capita. Football clubs bring local communities together. Outdoor activity feeds both health and community spirit. Norway has a complicated history with war and occupation. During World War II, the country was occupied by Nazi Germany. Resistance movements, secret routes, and bravery marked those years. Today, museums and memorials honor the past and the lessons learned. Technology and innovation grow in Norway. From energy tech to maritime solutions, the country blends tradition with invention. Offshore engineering, clean energy research, and marine sciences are strong sectors. Norway looks to combine economy and ecology. Art, design, and architecture look simple but strong. Scandinavian design values minimalism and function. In Norway, design mixes with nature. Wood, light, and clean lines make spaces feel calm and human. Language and dialects change across regions. Travelers may hear different accents and words. This diversity reflects local history and geography. Language is a living map of place and people. Norwegians enjoy long holidays. Summer cabin culture is strong. Families gather in cottages by lakes or fjords. These cabins are small refuges from city life. They are places to rest, fish, and connect. Green energy is a priority. Norway uses a lot of hydropower. Many rivers and mountains host dams. The country also invests in wind and solar projects, energy policy balances, local impact, and national goals. The Arctic is central to Norway's future. Shipping lanes open as ice shifts. New resources become accessible. With opportunity comes responsibility. Norway positions itself as a steward of the Arctic. People are often surprised by Norway's light. Summer evenings glow late. Winter daylight is short, but the light is clear and beautiful. These rhythms shape daily life and mood. Norway is a country of stories, from Viking sagas to modern novels, from fishermen's tales to Arctic research logs. Its stories connect land and sea, people and nature. As Part 1 closes, we remember what Norway offers: a dramatic landscape, a culture shaped by sea and mountain, a modern society that values nature and trust, and a people who celebrate life in harsh and beautiful places. Thanks for watching Chrono Globe. If you enjoyed this trip to Norway, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.